Okay. I don't know if you can see this is but this is dictionary.com. I found this years ago. When he first began to, harass me and when he threatened me. Once he threatened me, y'all gonna do your name. Now here it says Anthony, A-N, then a period, T-H, another dot, N-Y. I guess that's the dot you got on your finger, huh, dude? Stupid motherfucker. Okay, and Anthony, which is Mark Anthony, and Saint, Egyptian hermit. Egyptian hermit. He's a saint. And the word saint is ain't. You ain't a saint, but you are an Egyptian hermit. That's where your name Heru come from. See the her. Founder of Christian, whatever this word is, the ICCIA with mon in front. Now, in the word Christian, and it's this brother, he was giving you could call in on telephone conference calls. He was giving those, and he gave a class on something, and he broke down the word Christian, something I didn't see. I always saw his in Christ, but I didn't see T-I-A-N as being, you can take it and turn it around and it becomes anti. So now you are anti-Christ. Now when you are anti-Christ, then the word Christ is the word hidden, is the word his. So now you become anti-his, and if you're anti-his, you're anti-truth. Plus, when you look at this, it says a Christian. Yahweh is not a Christian. Yahweh is not a religion. Yet you deal with Egyptian shit, and that Egyptian stuff is a religion. Now, let's go down. It says something, too, about this girl named Susan, a reformer and suffrage somewhere that I would have to look up. But I just want to get to his name, to actually give you the origin of his name. Word and origin. Should have kept it like that, huh? Okay, fuck it. Word and origin. Miscellaneous proper name for form L, whatever. Words beginning A-N-T-H. E.g. anthros, which means flower. Flower. Funny, it would be flower, because guess what? Florida means flower, too. And Florida is the ones that actually came against my Abba. You weren't there, but you're still part of it today. Because they're using you, which is dumbass, under mind control and don't know it. They're using you to put dirt on my Abba. And you probably don't even know you're putting dirt on my Abba. A lot of people don't, but you are. And it says flower. Then some anthropos or whatever, man. Okay, so Anthony means man. Then it goes into Saint Anthony, Egyptian hermit. There you go again. Patron saint of who? Swineherds. He's the patron saint of swineherds, to whom one of each litter was usually bowed, hence Anthony. But there's another place too on the AI that you can go and Google it, and it'll say that, the littlest pig was always called Anthony, and then it said hence Anthony. But anyway, your name Anthony, the word, origin, and history of Anthony is a swineherd. That means you herd swine. Pigs. Pigs are pink. What is your wife? Pink. And now let's go for divine. Okay? See what your name means, divine, since you're so into your name and never studied it. First thing I say for the word divine is George. Who is George? George Bush. What did George Bush do? Helped hang my eyebrow. It really wasn't him. It was more so his wife, His wife had more heart than his bitch ass. That nigga almost had a fucking heart attack. Or he did have a heart attack. You can read. He had a heart attack around the time that they told him that he was the one that had to go in and get my eyebrow. And that was George Sr. And your name is with that. Also, Alexander Cassidy. See, they know who they're choosing. They chose you for your name. You just don't know it. They know who they're choosing. They don't like you. They're only using you. You're like a puppet. And it's a possibility you could have been a righteous man, but you took hold to the wicked man. And now you're doing wicked things to your own sisters. You called your own creator, your mom, you call her a bitch for your pink supporters, those people that, what do they call those? You know, like when you're in a group and you need somebody, sponsors, your pink sponsors, and I know they was just really laughing when you called your own. You came from between her feet, you called her a bitch. They knew you were calling her a bitch. They enjoyed you calling her a bitch, because as long as you were calling her a bitch, you was calling your dumb ass self a fucking dog. Man, you're so stupid. You came from between the feet of a bitch. That means you came from between the feet of a dog. And did she have litter, or did she just have one litter? You, trash, nigga. Director and actor, found in 1956 English company in London's Royal Court Theatre, bitch. That's all you is. You're just street theater to you. I bet they write your motherfucking lines, too. Now, let's go to buy. Now, and the word thine is the word, is the numbers really 1, 3. See, they actually need us. We don't need them. We just think we need them. But they actually need us to perpetrate their what? Street theater. You just read that in your name, divine. Now, thine. In thine, this here I can be a 1, and that's a 3. That's 13. You always talking that 13 shit, not even know what the fuck 13 means. At least not by what I about taught what 13 means. You know what some people taught you that 13 means. And it's talking about a fucking plant. Any plant having long, slender stems, sound like Slim Shady to me, that trails or creeps on the ground. These niggas got your ass trailing and creeping on the ground, or climbs by winding itself about a support or holding fast with trindles and claspers. Lord, what I could do with them 2 words, but I won't do it now. I ain't trying to make no big-ass, long-ass class on this. I really didn't want to spend too much time. I got other things I want to do. They even said you are a great plant. A great plant. That means you are a grapevine. People come to you, and they hear through you. You are the grapevine, nigga. The grapevine. Also in vine is I-E, which is a fucking example. And that's how you is, nigga. You are an example of how the righteous can hold on to the wicked and become wicked himself. Right. See, in your name, somewhere else I read it too, that how your name is a derivative of something else. What was that? It's on divine, not vine, divine. Let's go down here and see. I know I read it somewhere. It says that it's a derivative of divine, because you cannot be. See this nigga right here, George Alexander Cassidy? He's British bitch. He could not be divine. So he had to change his name. A frequent misspelling of D-I-V-I-N-E, D-I-V-I-N-E. But see, he couldn't do that. He couldn't be actually divine because he knew that he wasn't. I bet you the amount of money the motherfucker was Esau, Jew, pink motherfucker. I know he was pink, but I mean, from Esau clan. Now, divine has got a whole lot to divine, the power of being, this and that, and we all have the power of being, so I guess we all could be divine, because we all do have the power of being. I just scoped that one out. I didn't read this before. I'm just ad-libbing, because I've been thinking about this since Sister Girl sent me that message, but I just didn't want to spend a lot of energy on you. Also pertaining to God, especially the supreme being. Difference between divine and divine. Difference. You are D, you come to divide. Also in your name, divine, is D-I-E. That means die. That's why that I-E is an example of what your name is. D-E-I. Did I say D-I-E? My bad. D-E-I. Divine. And that's what you're doing. You're dying. You're letting them kill you. You're allowing them to kill you, because you are breaking the laws of Yahweh and you're using Yahweh's name. And we go back to this here, Anthony, and it tells us that it's a pig, but like I said, I found it where it said the littlest pig, And this is just something else I found. I found the other one a long time ago, and then we started talking that shit again. I went here, and I ain't trying to go through a bunch of shit. like I did before and actually break your motherfucking name up and do this and do that. I ain't trying to do that. But we know now that it doesn't matter. You got something to do with swinehurst, and that's why your hair is like that. Your head, you don't have no hair. Excuse me. Okay, and the other one said something about Alexander Cassidy, which could also be Alex Crowley. You mean, you have that look, that bald head, you got that little pigtail in the back, you got the little pink ass wife, you fit the description of Anthony. And not only that, other people, like, people who got the last name Israel, I mean, it's like, they're all right in your dick, and I'm like, dang, this nigga dick ain't that big. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's not. And then you sit up and you said something about how many views you had, compared to how many views Aziza, my sister, had. I'm going to cut this here, and I'm going to go to that, bring that back. I told you, little bitch. I told you. You little pig, pinky, loving, piglet motherfucker, that if you said another motherfucking word to me, if you said my name out your motherfucking mouth again, I told you, if it took me 100 years to bring the truth out about you, I would do that. And there you go again. But see, I know motherfuckers ain't gonna care, because see, righteous people love the wicked. Because if it wasn't for righteous people, you wouldn't exist. Wicked motherfuckers would not exist. You only exist because the righteous allow you to exist. You only exist because, the Hebrew brother, I'm a sister. I ain't no brother, I'm a sister. And I'm coming to you with this. No other brother is going to front you on your fake bullshit. No other brother's going to say, hey, if you about Yahweh then, why you don't wear a diadem? Or, why you got a strange wife? Or, why you got strange kids? Never, ever do they say that, and they won't say that. I only say what a whole lot of motherfuckers think. I've been told that all my life, girl, you say what a whole lot of people think. Yes, I do. If everybody thinking it, how come one person don't say it? How come two people don't say it? How come everybody who's thinking it don't say it? Because the righteous love to hang out with the wicked. And I really believe they are, in a sense of a way, afraid of the wicked. And that's why they prefer to hang out with the wicked and let the wicked get in their head. But you don't get in my head. Even when I come to you and your little pink ass bitch of a queen, wife, whatever the fuck that hoe is, I know she's pink. When you guys do when I come to you and I get your pictures, I make sure I mute your bitch ass. I don't even know what the fuck you be talking about, really. I don't. I mute you. Because if you don't mute or get away from a wicked person, they'll rub off on you and you won't even know it. You won't even know it. And then when a righteous person come and say, hey, why you hanging out with that wicked person? You will take up for the wicked person and you will down the righteous person. And see, that's how Abba, that's how come Abba is dead. Because Abba was the righteous. And you wicked motherfuckers, you killed him. And the righteous also helped you kill him. Like Carmel and Zan, whoever Zan is, and Flame Sword of Truth, you need to get back on here and you need to let us know. If you know who Zan is, you need to do a Leviticus 5:1 and let us know who he is, what he looks like, who he is, his place, where he was in the nation of Yahweh, because to allow